When fate decides a troll must bow, Chieftain Narjak Firstborn told his cub, Akrog must carry the tribe now. Narjak has spoken. Slowly, Akrog looked up from the bloody mud. Akrog cannot. He is not ready. Narjak's gaze was like fog. Take care of them, cub. Them and him. Both. Shield the tribe, and shield Noag. Those were Chieftain Narjak's last words to his cub Akrog after a ballista bolt from the Tusk Hunters pierced right through his chest. Fabled warrior, leader of the Moonkin Trolls, last of the mythical Firstborn, killed by elven poachers. It was not only Narjak's heart the bolt impaled that day, but also that of the Moonkin tribe, weakened by the terrible blood-rot plague and decimated by the Hunters. They had long been struggling for survival. With their mighty chieftain gone, the last ray of hope still shining was Noag, Akrog's younger sibling who had inherited Narjak's legendary power. The chieftain's wish for Akrog to succeed him surprised many kin, but it surprised Akrog most of all. True, he was a strong and honorable warrior, but far from the Moonkin's best. All he had was the peculiar gift to hear the voices of the dead, and an iron will to do right by his sire's last words. Was he ready for this? He could not say. Yet when the tribe demands, a troll must bow. And so Akrog found himself giving his first command as a chieftain to be. The Moonkin would travel to Mugwa's cradle, a shrine guarded by the Bonekin Trolls, to perform the Devouring, the sacred ritual where the new chieftain consumed the old chieftain's heart to take up his role. This story begins the day the Bruised tribe arrived at the cradle, where Akrog, joined by his mentor Grunwar and his trusted one Zaska, ventured out to find a holy plant for the ritual, Mugwar's Tear. Little did Akrog know that the true trial of the Moonkin trolls had just begun. No matter what the trolls may think of Chieftain Akrog, trust not the foul tusks who say he had everything given to him on a moon silver platter. All because his sire was chieftain before him. Oh no, little cubs. The hunger, the blood rot, the hunters. The Moonkin had become but a shadow, and in the span of a day, it became Akrog's calling to lead them back to Mugwa's light. The day he and his two companions went out to prepare Narjak's last rites would be but the beginning of his troubles.
Are these the ones?
Magwa's tears, the sacred plants, blessed by the goddess herself.
Pity she always cries in hard-to-reach places. It was a rotten pain to get here.
One blew Makrog to embalm the chieftain's corpse for the devouring. Harm not the others.
All right.
And it is done. The bloom has been plucked.
Back to the cradle, then. Before the big little oaf Noag goes mad with worry, thinking they tumbled off a cliff.
What is needed of him?
Let them march back. They have lost too much time already.
Wait, before they leave, Grangwa has an unusual wish. He would like to pluck a bloom for himself.
What for? The devouring?
No, it is... The Moonkin have been running for so long, Chieftain. Grangwa dreams that one day they will find a true home somewhere. A tribe camp to last, so to speak.
Fine. Grungwa can pick it.
Grangwa thanks the chieftain. He...
There, old fur. His precious little bloom.
Zoska should not have done that. The blooms are sacred.
Well, Zaska just did, and he still stands here, looking as good as ever. Now, how about they leave this place?
Fine. Back to the cradle, then.
Grangwa is ready.
This way?
That man's plan from the start.
What?
Is trusted one all right?
He is.
Closed. Maybe that...
And it is open. Strange.
Maybe Zaramak could learn a thing or two from these ruins.
Brittle bone craftsmanship never brings anything good.
It is like the other one, but the stick is missing.
Let Grangwa take a closer look.
Let Akrog see.
What on Urgath is this?
What is that? Let Zaska get a proper look.
Akrog is ready.
Can a troll not rest a moment? That should work.
You do.
In that direction? This looks interesting.
This works not. Akrog is listening. Easy. On his way.
What is that? Zazka is
Let
listening.
Grungwa take a closer look.
Ready for action. Going now.
Buds, look out! For the Moon King!
Well, what have they here? They messed with the wrong tribe. Go join the worms.
Dead. Maybe take them back for food.
Bugs are bad for the guts. Sasuke had to learn that the hard way. Let Sasuke get a proper look.
Time to move on. He is going. This one. The Moonkin cannot go through here.
True. But there is a hex stone. If they can kindle the...
There they are. Trusted one, Nurbok One Eye. What is he doing here?
Looking for them. The fat Bonekin chieftain was getting worried.
The tears were harder to find than they thought.
Cub Akrog, Nurbok will tell him one more time. The Moonkin should break off the devouring and move on. If they stay in this clearing for too long, the hunters will come for them.
Nurbok, they talked about this. The chieftain must be devoured, so Magwa can pass on his power to the chosen chieftain. Narjok would want...
What Narjok would want is for the tribe to survive. But Nurbok has said his piece. It is clear the tribe would rather listen to a fresh tusk cobbling who hears voices in the wind.
Is Nurbok done?
He is. Make no mistake. Nurbok treasured Narjak like he treasures Grungwar. But Narjak was a great chieftain because he put others first. Surely Akrog knows that, after what his sire did for Nurbok and Akrog both.
Akrog knows, Nurbok. But what honor have the trolls left if they let these rotten brittle bones crush even their most sacred traditions? Now, can Nurbok kindle the Hexstone?
He can. Oh, and Zaska Small Tusk?
What?
Nurbok knows the Small Tusk has been scheming. He will keep an eye on him.
Then how will he see where he is going?
What was Nurbok talking about? About Zazka scheming?
Scheming makes it sound very bad. He will tell Trusted One Akrog after the devouring.
Kin should not have secrets from each other, Zaska.
And Grungwar would know all about that, no?
What is this?
Moving on.
What can he do for the tribe? Let Grungwa take a closer look.
Akrog is ready.
What is Agrog waiting for? They need to bring the tears to the Bonekin.
That bear. Nurbok crushed it?
Nurbok crushed it, but it was already hurt when he came here.
Maybe a Bonekin hunter killed it then.
Or a brittle bone.
Anuk's eyes have scouted the jungle. They say there is no one in sight, either Brittlebone nor Greenskin.
True. Well, it will be a good meal for the ill and wounded. Nurbok will take it back to the tribe.
A wise idea. Best ask Crumb who needs it most.
Why would Nurbok accuse Zazka of scheming?
Ask him, and he
Akrog will...
He will.
Sharp tusks and thick hide, then.
More trouble? Interesting. Probably.
He is going.
They will regret this.
They will not get away from Zazka! Head towards certain
What is
doom.
this?
Sure, why not?
More power needed.
Something about this jungle always makes Akrog's hide crawl.
The blood drop in the cradle. It is full of Magwa's power, making life and plants flourish all around it.
Pity all that power.
By the holy Akabra, Chieftain. Good. Oh, of course they do. Just like how the moon... Oh, there are many...
Is no, so be it. Sharp to the right. To the tribe camp.
They should look for Noak too. Let them hope he has done nothing silly.
They will.
This looks interesting.
Troll not rest for a moment.
And this.
What is that?
What is it that jump like
Well,
Oh, no.
sharp tusks and thick hide.
Can Zazka help?
What?
They're sharp tusks and thick hide.
Ah, chieftain back!
Maybe.
The chosen chieftain might be able to help Slick if he has time. Just come and talk to him when he can. What is needed of him?
Preppers.
It is
You need...
no. Perfect. So, all right. He will see him soon. Ah, chieftain back. Good.
Akrog need...
What he need? In that direction?
All right. Zeramak said the cave is to the north. And let them keep an eye out for Little Blood.
Trusted one gets used to the chieftain speak quite quickly.
As he should.
No Little Blood. Strange.
Hopefully he did nothing foolish.
Old fur worries too much. Noak can take care of himself.
Maybe. But he is still the Moonblood, and they must not lose him. They should ask Crumb. Maybe he knows something.
That way.
This way?
Let Akrog see.
Interesting. Probably.
Should be Nurbok. Akrog too young. Also, could Took know why they call him Blood Hexer? Cause he uses hex power to control Little Moon blood. Take more to be...
Bloodburn. That was the name of the hex plague that had caused the rot 600 moons ago.
All right. A tiny pierce stick with hex power, Gabrax.
And keep their crush sticks ready. Zeramak said there were beasts. as they plague the Moonkin.
Great. More problems to smash.
The tribe must survive!
Moving now.
Grangwa can help. Grangwa is here.
Zazka is listening.
Grangwa is ready.
Akrog is listening.
Can Zazka help? Going now.
He is on his way.